Before you could scroll through someone's life, before you knew their highlight reel, before love came with a follower count, there was just the real. You had to be curious, you had to ask the questions, you had to sit across from someone and find out who they were. The slow not a click, not a carefully filtered version. The last simple time when love was just two people figuring it out. Before the performance of loving, before the audience of everyone, before you could ghost without consequence, there was just the staying. You had to be brave, had to say it out loud, had to wait for an answer in real time, with your whole face showing. This is from the last simple time when love required showing up. The last simple time when wanting someone cost something. Not a swipe, not a click, not a carefully filtered version. The last simple time when love was just two people memorize your number from the paper you wrote it on. Practice dialing it without actually calling. 6 times before I did it for real. No text to test the waters, no voice note to try first. No way to know if you'd answer, or if I'd get your mother, or if I'd say something wrong and have no way to unsay it. Dialing slow, like the slower I went, the better it would go. Dialing slow. answered on the second ring, which I later learned meant you were waiting, which I didn't know then, which I was too nervous to know anything then. We talked for 3 hours about nothing particular and everything that mattered, and I fell asleep on the phone and so did you, and in the morning we were both still there. Per side, that was the constraint. So every song had to earn its place. Every transition had to mean something. I sat with the whole of what I felt and tried to fit it into 60 minutes, which is harder than it sounds when what you feel has no natural end. 60 minutes for you on side A alone. 60 minutes for you, chosen song by song. Every track a thing I couldn't say directly. Every beat a feeling I needed you to feel. 60 minutes for you was all the love I knew how to give. On a Tuesday in October, with a pen and a tape deck and a lot of time. The label was the hardest part. What do you call the thing you made for someone? Before you're sure they're yours, before you're sure of anything except that you wanted them to have it. I wrote your name small, like I was uncertain, then bigger, like I decided something, then folded it twice and left it in your locker, and went to class and waited 60 minutes for you on side A alone. 60 minutes for you, chosen song by song. Every track a thing I couldn't say directly. Every beat a feeling I needed you to feel. 60 minutes for you was all the love I knew how to give. A playlist is not a mixtape. A playlist costs nothing, requires nothing, means the algorithm chose something for you. A mixtape costs 3 Saturday, and that difference is everything. 60 minutes chosen for you. 60 minutes of everything.
Friday night and we had no plan except each other in the video store. Walked every aisle twice, disagreeing about everything, and that was the whole day.
No streaming, no algorithm to decide for us. Had to stand in front of a wall of possibilities and negotiate a life together, one Friday at a time. Blockbuster Friday,
that was the whole plan.
Blockbuster Friday,
walking hand in hand
through a store full of choices, learning who you were, about what you reached for first. Blockbuster Friday
was how we figured each other out,
one movie at a time,
one Friday
at a time.
You always wanted the romance, I always wanted the thriller.
We always ended up with both and watched yours first, because that's how it worked.
The walk home after,
Talking about the movie was the best part. Better than the movie, better than anything planned more carefully by someone trying hard. Blockbuster Friday,
that was the whole plan.
Blockbuster Friday,
Walking hand in hand
through a store full of choices, learning who you were, about what you reached for first. Blockbuster Friday
was how we figured each other out. Every Friday night, decided spontaneously, it's worth
more than every Saturday.
planned perfectly on an app, spontaneity required.
You to know someone
Well enough to be
surprised and to wanna be. Blockbuster Friday, just us and the choices. Blockbuster Friday, that was everything. Spinning out, getting ready, with no one watching, no story to post, no mirror check for the camera, just me in the mirror, and the question of whether I was enough for the person I was going to see. I got dressed for one person, not for everyone who might see the photo. Got ready for the moment, not for the documentation of the moment. There's a difference and it matters. Getting ready for real, not for the record. Getting ready for for someone, not for everyone. Didn't know if the outfit was right until I saw your face. That was the only feedback, that was the only metric, that was the only thing that counted. Now people get dressed for 100 strangers and forget to dress for the person in the room. Now the photo gets more care than the moment. Something in that got lost. Getting ready for real, not for the record. Getting ready for real, for the person, not the picture. Every choice was for them, not for the audience. Getting ready for real was getting ready for someone, not for everyone. I look better than, not because I was younger, but because I dressed for the one person whose opinion was the only one that counted. That kind of focus makes you beautiful in a way that photographs never capture. Getting ready for real, just for you, just for the moment, just for real.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Didn't text ahead, didn't plan it. Just got in the car and went toward you and knocked. No way to prepare you, no way to prepare myself. Just the door between us and whatever was on the other side. Just knocked, that's all I knew to do. Just knocked and waited for you. No announcement, no preview, no way to manage the moment. Just knocked and either you were home or you weren't. And either way, I meant it. You answered in your house clothes with food on your shirt, and you were the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Caught off guard, which meant I was seeing the real thing. Nobody shows you the house clothes version, nobody lets you in unannounced. Now everyone is always curated, always present, and always performing. Being caught off guard used to be intimacy, now it's anxiety. Just knocked, that's all I knew to do. Just knocked and waited for you. No announcement, no preview, no way to manage the moment. Just knocked and either you were home or you weren't. And either way, I meant it. The unannounced arrival said everything. It said I thought of you and came without calculating the risk, without managing the impression. Just thought of you and came. That's all love ever needed to say. Just knocked, just showed up, just showed, just came because I thought of you. Just knocked.
Yeah. You changed your away message at 11 to lyrics from a song we both knew. And I sat in my computer knowing it was for me, knowing I was supposed to know, and knowing you knew I knew. That was the most sophisticated communication technology offered. Song lyrics is coded confession. Away messages is love letters to a specific audience of one, pretending to be for everyone. Away message, that's how you told me. Away message, 6 words from a song, said everything the conversation couldn't hold yet. Away message was the bravest you could be in 2001. And I read it 17 times and didn't say a word, because that was also part of the language. I changed mine the next morning to the next verse of the same song, and waited for you to log on and see it and know. We had a whole relationship in no-way messages before we had the words for what the relationship was. That required a kind of literacy nobody teaches anymore, cause nobody needs it anymore. And something in that is a lost message. That's how you told me. Away message, 6 words from a song, said everything the conversation couldn't hold yet. Away message was the bravest you could be. The constraints made you creative, the indirection made you honest, in the coded way that is sometimes more honest than the direct way, because you meant it, but you needed the plausible deniability, and the song gave you that, and we both understood and nobody else did. And that was the whole point. Away message, still reading it.
Shook your father's hand with both of mine, like I'd practiced, because I had. He looked at me the way fathers look when they're deciding something important. And I stood there in the honest way, with no screen between us, no profile to pre-check, no reviews to read first, just me in his living room being looked at. Met your father, and that meant something then. Met your father, eye to eye and real. No background check online, no Instagram to verify. Met your father, which meant I was serious, which meant I had to be the thing I was presenting as in person, with no editing allowed. Your mother made food and asked me questions, with the questions underneath the questions, and I answered the real ones, because I've been raised to, and because I had no other option. You can't curate yourself in someone's kitchen, you can't filter your answers when someone's mother is looking. You have to
just be what you are and hope it's enough. And that vulnerability was also love, a kind of love nobody performs anymore. Met your father, and that meant something. Which meant I was serious. Meeting someone's family used to mean you decided. Now people date for years without the families knowing, and the families not knowing changed what the deciding meant. The threshold got lower, something left with it. Met your father, shook his hand. Met your father, real and present. That was love being real.
No way to know if you like me back, no metric to check, no heart to count, no view count on whether you thought of me. Just a look across the cafeteria that might have meant something or might have been completely in my imagination, and the not knowing was the whole experience. No way to know, and that was the beauty of it. No way to know, so I had to go find out in person with my voice, with the possibility of embarrassment. No way to know, man, I had to try. Means I had to try and change to me, whether you said yes or no. Had to read the signs, had to interpret the signals, had to ask my friends who asked their friends who asked your friends, and the answer came back distorted and uncertain, and still better than nothing. Now you can tell in hours whether someone is interested from the analytics of interaction, and it's faster and it's emptier. But not knowing was where the story lived before it was told. And that was the beauty of it. No way to know. So I had to go find out in person with my voice, with the possibility of embarrassment. No way to know, man, I had to try. Uncertainty made you brave, or it made you stay quiet, and both of those choices shaped who you became. You can't opt out of that with an algorithm. You can't reduce the risk of wanting someone down to zero without reducing what the wanting means. No way to know, so I tried. No way to know, so it mattered. No way to know, that was love. it got easy.
Stayed home Saturday, told my friends I had plans. Didn't tell them the plans were waiting for you to call. Sat in the kitchen where the phone was, within earshot of the door, within reach of everything, in case you needed me to move quickly, in case those seconds mattered. Waiting by the phone, that was Saturday. Waiting by the phone was how I said I care about missing you more than I care about not being seen to wait. Waiting by the phone was dignity surrendered willingly for someone worth it. You called at 4:15, I answered on the first ring, then felt immediately like I should've waited for the second to seem less eager. But I was eager and you were calling, and some things are worth being exactly what they are. Now phones are always present, always in hand. There is no waiting by it because it is always already there. Without the waiting, something changed in the calling, and without the calling, something changed in the connection. Oh, waiting by the phone, that was Saturday. Waiting by the phone was how I said I care about missing you more than I care about not being seen to wait for someone by a fixed location in your house is to center your whole geography around one possibility. That is a kind of love that requires a kind of stillness nobody practices anymore. In the age of being always reachable, always moving, always available, and therefore never fully present for anything. Waiting by the phone, worth every minute. Waiting by the phone for you, worth it.
Meet me at the mall at 2, by the food court near the escalators. We'll figure out the rest when we get there. No yacht to consult, no reservation to make, no careful plan designed to impress in advance. Just the mall in 2 hours, than each other. Meet me at the mall, that was the whole date. Meet me at the mall, walking around saying nothing and everything. Meet me at the mall is how we learned each other in the ordinary space of a Saturday afternoon with nowhere particular to be. And all the time we needed, we sat outside a store we couldn't afford to enter and talk for an hour anyway. And that was better than anything inside would have been. The experience didn't require spending. The experience was the presence, the wandering without destination, the discovering without Google, the learning without a profile. Just two people in the same place, paying attention to each other. Meet me at the mall, that was the whole day. Meet me at the mall, walking around saying nothing and everything. Meet me at the mall is how we learned each other. The malls are empty now, or turning into apartments, or closing one anchor store at a time. And something about that feels like more than economics, feels like the end of a particular kind of Saturday, when the whole point was just to be somewhere together without a reason better than that. Meet me at the mall, 2 o'clock. Meet me at the mall, just be there.
Had to walk across a room with everyone watching. Had to speak without a script, with no second draft. Had to be rejected if rejection was coming in public, in real time, with your face showing. And that cost something, that built something. Every time you walked across a room towards someone, you were betting on yourself with real stakes. And that made you more careful about who was worth it. It cost something. Oh, that's what I'm trying to say. It cost something. It cost something. And the cost was the point. Love wasn't cheap then. It wasn't fast, wasn't easy, wasn't disposable. It cost something. And what it cost you taught you who you were and what you valued. And that was the education nobody offers now. Had to hold the feeling without anywhere to put it. Had to sit when not knowing, without anything to distract. Had to be a person who waited and wanting that taught you to want it more carefully next time.
Nobody was watching when you reached for my hand in the movie. Nobody posted it, nobody witnessed it, nobody liked it, and it happened anyway, which meant it was real. Some of the most important moments in my life have no digital record, because they happened before we learned to document instead of live. Nobody was watching, and it was still everything. Nobody was watching, and I still remember it perfectly. No filter, no timestamp, no share, no caption. Nobody was watching, and that made it mine, completely mine, without the weight of anyone else's interpretation. The best version of us existed in the spaces where no one could see, where we didn't perform, where we were just two people being true to something too private to explain. Now everything wants a witness, everything wants a record, and the needing to be seen. The being is interrupted, and what's left is the documentation of a life instead of the living of it. Nobody was watching, and it was still everything. Nobody was watching, I still remember it perfectly. No filter, no timestamp, no share, and no caption. Nobody was watching, and that made it mine. The things that shape me most were not observed, were not recorded, were not made into content. They just happened between me and another person in the privacy of being together. And they live in my chest, not in a cloud. And that means nobody can take them, nobody can delete them, nobody can unlike them. They're just mine, and that's enough. That's more than enough. Nobody watching, still real. Nobody watching, still mine. Always mine.
Called at 7, still talking at 10. Neither of us said goodbye, because neither of us wanted to be the one to say it. The phone was heavy and the cord was stretched across the kitchen as far as it went. And I sat on the floor against the wall with my knees up and talked for 3 hours about everything and nothing, and everything that was nothing was actually everything. 3 hours and then some, that was how we started. 3 hours and then some, on a phone with a cord. Nowhere to go while talking, had to just talk. Nothing to do but listen, had to just listen. 3 hours and then some, of learning you before I knew you. That was the best education I ever received.
Talked about fear,
talked about what we wanted
before we wanted each other.
And in the talking, found out we wanted
Similar things,
and that was the discovery
that changed everything.
Now conversations happen in fragments, in the spaces between other things.
Nobody sits against a wall
For 3 hours
doing nothing,
but being with the voice, the patience
is a form of love nobody teaches anymore. 3 hours and then some. That was how we started. 3 hours and then some. On a phone with a card, nowhere to go out talking. Had to just talk, nothing to do but listen. Had to just listen. 3 hours and then some.
The conversation that changes you can't happen in text,
Can't happen in fragments,
can't happen while you're also.
doing 17 other things
It requires your whole attention,
for a sustained period.
and that requires believing
The person on the other end
is worth your
whole attention
for
for a sustained period.
and knowing that
Changed everything. 3 hours. And then some. Still talking, still worth it. 3 hours.
I remember you were wearing blue. You say it was green. I remember it was raining. You say it wasn't.
You remember you were nervous. I didn't see that then.
I remember being nervous myself.
You didn't see that either.
We were both paying attention to different things because we were both already gone on each other. And missing people see differently
And people who are present, you remember it different.
and so do I.
You remember it different.
And both versions are right.
Memory isn't a recording, it's a feeling.
Remembered from the inside.
You remember it different. And I love both versions.
And I love that we have them
And I love that there's no video
to tell us which is true, because
both are true.
and that's ours.
I remember you reached first. You say I did.
I remember the song that was playing.
You don't remember any song.
I remember thinking, this is the one. You say you were thinking, I hope I'm not embarrassing myself, which is the same thing said by two people at the beginning of something real.
You remember it different.
And so do I.
You remember it different.
And both versions are right.
Memory isn't a recording, it's a feeling.
Remembered from the inside.
You remember it different.
friendship to say your version is true
and mine is true.
and we were both
Completely present in completely different ways.
and that's what it means to be
Two people loving each other. You remember it different.
me too.
Remember it different.
Both true,
Both ours. I can't name exactly what it was, but something left the room when love became convenient, when commitment became optional, when you could end things without having to be in the same room as the ending. Something left the room around the time the phone became something you held closer than the person you were with. Something left the room, and we haven't named it yet. Something left the room, and we pretend we haven't noticed, but we notice. Every time a thing happens fast that used to happen slow, every time a thing ends easy that used to be hard to end, every time love caused nothing, something left the room and it hasn't come back. I'm not saying the old way was perfect, I'm saying the old way required something of you, and what it required made you more yourself, and now the requirement is gone, and I wonder where we're becoming in its absence. You can measure the loss in the way people talk about love now, like it's something that happens to you instead of something you build, like it's a feeling instead of a practice, like it's found instead of made. Something left the room. Oh, we haven't named it yet. Something had left the room, and we pretend we haven't noticed, but we notice. The generation that knew is still here, and we remember what the room felt like before whatever left it left, and we carry that like a thing worth carrying, like something worth passing on, even if we can't explain it, even if the world has moved to something easier. We remember the room before it changed, and we knew it was something left. We remember something left. We're still here, still remembering what the room was before.
Called every Sunday at noon, not because we planned it, but because it became the pattern, and the pattern became the ritual. And the ritual became how I knew the week was real. Sunday meant you before it meant anything else. Before the week resumed, before the obligations returned, there was the Sunday call that said everything was still okay between us. Sunday call, that was our constant. Sunday call, 12 o'clock, no matter what the week had been, no matter where we left things. Thursday, Sunday at noon, you picked up, and that was the whole relationship in one recurring detail. Sunday call, that was how I knew we were real. There were Sundays I didn't want to talk, but called anyway because you were expecting it. And expectation is a form of trust, and trust is a form of love. And love shows up even on the Sundays you'd rather not. That consistency built something over years that no amount of texting has ever replicated. Because texts are available on demand, and demand removes the ritual. And the ritual was the point. Yeah. Sunday call, that was our constant. Sunday call, Sunday call, 12 o'clock, no matter what the week had been, no matter where we left things. Thursday, Sunday at noon, you picked up. I still think of you on Sunday at noon. Not because I'm still in love, but because the body remembers the ritual. The body keeps the time of old devotions long after the devotion ends. And that's a kind of proof that it was real, that it was worth keeping, even in the body, even after everything. Sunday call, 12 o'clock, still keeping the time. Sunday call, always will. Took 3 months to say I love you, not because I didn't know, but because I knew. And knowing meant it deserved to be said at the right time, in the right room, with my full soul present. Slow on purpose, not slow because of uncertainty. Slow because some things deserve the full weight of their own arrival. And love is one of those things that suffers from being rushed. Slow on purpose, that's how this was built. Slow on purpose, every moment it's full time. And not often convenience. Slow on purpose. Because we believe something worth having was worth the time it needed to become what it was. Took 6 months to meet the family, a year to have the big conversation, 2 years before we knew what we were building. And all of that time was not wasted. All of that time was the building. Fast love arrives fully formed and leaves fully formed without adding to you. Slow love builds you in the building of it, and what's built stays long after the love does. But does it? Slow on purpose. That's how this was built. That's how this was built. Slow on purpose. Every moment it's full time. Not optimized, not efficient, not condensed for convenience. Take as long as they take, and the taking the time is not the problem. The taking the time is the answer to every question about why it lasted. Required your whole presence that couldn't be done. Half distracted in the margins of something else. I miss the version that asked more of you than you thought you had, and you gave it anyway. Because the person was worth it, because love was something. You decided to be not something that happened to you. I miss the version of love that knew how to wait. I miss the version of love that had to be brave, that showed up at doors that called and waited, that wrote the words down and meant them permanently. I miss the version of love from before everything got easy. And in getting easy, got a little less real. I miss the version of love that ended in person, that required you to be there for the ending. As for the beginning, that couldn't be done with a text that disappeared. I miss the version that hurt the way things hurt when they actually matter. When you can't scroll away from the pain, when you have to sit with it in your own room until it breathes.
without a warning? Who wrote it down because saying it wasn't enough by itself?
We were the ones who waited by phones that were attached to walls, who drove past houses just to know, who loved without an audience.
We were the last ones to love the slow way, the hard way,
The real way,
before the world made it easy,
before easy became the standard,
before the standard changed.
what love was expected to mean. Remember us this way.
The ones who had to be brave.
Remember us this way.
The ones who had to wait. Who mixed tapes by hand, who dialed slow, who showed up, who
Stayed in the room
for the hard
conversation. Remember us this way.
this way.
The last generation that knew how to love before everything got complicated, and we loved anyway, and we meant it.
This music is from that time,
Before the filters,
before the highlight reels,
before love became something you curated instead of lived.
this music carried people through the specific pain of loving someone when there was no easy way out of loving or of loss, and it earned its place in the memory of everyone who needed it there.
Remember us this way.
The ones who had to be brave.
Remember us this way.
The ones who had to wait. Who mixed tapes by hand, who dialed slow, who showed up, who
Stayed in the room for the hard conversation. Remember us this way. The last generation that knew how to love before everything got complicated, and we loved anyway.
If you found this music years from now and something in it,
Feels like something you lost,
or something you never had,
but recognize that feeling is the truth.
that feeling is what we're passing forward.
The knowledge that
Can
love
ask everything of you.
and be worth everything it has. We knew that, we lived that, we were that generation.
Remember us, the way this music
Made you feel
that is us.
that is what we were. Remember us this way. The last generation that love like this. Remember us this way. Remember us
In the music, in the feeling, in the knowing
that love was once this slow,
this brave.
this real. Remember us. Remember this way.